The Cursed Lantern. In a small village nestled between misty mountains, there was a legend about an old lantern that hung in the town square. The lantern was said to glow at night with an eerie blue light, and anyone who gazed into it would be haunted by their deepest fears. The villagers whispered stories of children who had stared too long, disappearing into the darkness, never to return. One chilly autumn evening, a brave girl named Lila, known for her curious spirit, decided to unravel the mystery. Her friends warned her, but Lila was determined. "I want to see if it's really cursed," she declared, and as night fell, she made her way to the square. The lantern flickered to life, casting shadows that danced like wraiths. Lila approached, heart pounding, and peered into its glass. The blue glow enveloped her, and suddenly, she was no longer in the square. Instead, she found herself in a shadowy forest, the air thick with whispers. "Welcome, Lila," a voice echoed from the trees. "Do you see what lurks within your heart?" Confused, Lila looked around and saw dark shapes twisting through the branches. Each figure mirrored her greatest fears: her friend Sarah lost in the woods, her pet cat stuck in a tree, and the thought of being alone forever. They swirled around her, growing closer, and she felt their icy breath. Panicking, Lila ran deeper into the forest, but the shadows followed, taunting her with her fears. "You cannot escape," they hissed. In desperation, she remembered her grandmother's words. Bravery is not the absence of fear, but the courage to face it. Taking a deep breath, Lila turned to confront the shadows. "You are just my fears. You can't hurt me," she shouted. To her surprise, the shadows hesitated, then began to dissolve into the night. With each fear she faced, the shadows weakened until they vanished completely. Lila felt lighter, the oppressive weight of dread lifting from her shoulders. She closed her eyes and concentrated on the warm memories of laughter, friendship, and love calling them to her. When she opened her eyes, she found herself back in the village square, the lantern still glowing. The air felt fresh, and the night no longer seemed so frightening. Her friends, who had been anxiously waiting, rushed over. "We were so worried," Sarah exclaimed. Lila smiled, her heart still racing but filled with newfound courage. "It's just a lantern," she said. "It showed me that facing our fears can make us stronger." From that night on, the lantern stopped glowing, its power broken by Lila's bravery. The village learned that fear is not something to avoid, but a challenge to confront. And Lila became a hero, teaching everyone that the dark holds no power over those who stand strong in their light.